Is there anyone who has experience of imposter syndrome among you? You don't look like it, but
I have. And early on in my career, I've been fortunate to always be the only lady first to do a lot of things. And in a number of cases, then it would be a case where it's all male, you're the only person within that that meeting, and people are talking such conk words. You're thinking, now what will I say that will appear very conk? That will make it look like I also know what I'm talking about, you see. And sometimes the pressure that puts is read and overread and overread and overread. By the time you go for that meeting, you've forgotten everything. You see. So sometimes that kind of just feeling like, am I really supposed to be here or I'm not supposed to be here? Because these people are talking such, and in the medical world, then you'd imagine the kind of words people are talking in a setup like that. I have a colleague of mine, and she's seated there in Violata, who is the legal person for Sub-Saharan Africa, also the first lady to be the Sub-Saharan Africa legal person. And it was very intentional that I needed her to be there because that's something that was always occupied by men also. She's one of the people, and she reports to me, but she'd always tell me, Resi, take it easy. Resi, take it easy. And that's the kind of relationship I also have with the people who report to me. The Resi, don't sweat that. Don't sweat that. Let's look at this way. And all these ladies here, they've also reported to me one way or another. Mm-hmm. And that has helped.
So do you still suffer from imposter syndrome?
No, I think when I stopped feeling like, you remember the incidents I talked about? Where this guy was shouting at me, doing what, telling me the F words, the B words, all those guys. I'm thinking, would my mom speak or should keep quiet? They say, let me keep quiet. I'm a good Christian. Let me keep quiet. Then later on now, when I talked to this lady and she told me, no, push back, push back. I learned to push back because I remember at one point in one of the companies I was working for, I'm managing the country. The person who was in charge of the region comes and starts dressing me down in front of my team, saying, you should have, just talking badly. From there, I just said, can we stop this meeting? I'm the one in charge of the country. Can we stop this meeting? Then I called him on the side. I told him I did not appreciate the way you talked to me. I did not appreciate that at all. So he started defending himself, saying, no, it was not intentional. I just told him, no, please stop it. I do not appreciate that at all. So I've learned to have that voice nowadays. And even one of my former bosses, who has been really hand-holding me a lot, who has hand-held me a lot, he's the one sometimes who has to cool me down and tell me, Resi, choose the battles to fight. Yeah. Choose the battles to fight. You don't need to fight every battle. But I've learned to stand firm on what I believe in. I've learned to raise my voice on behalf of my team, but also where the women, I feel like the women are not being very well represented, I've done that. Recently, we committed as Novartis to empower 40,000 workers in the whole of 4 countries in Sub-Saharan Africa. 20,000 of them have to be women. And that one, we've made it very clear. 20,000 of them have to be women. Within Novartis itself, there are 100 women that we want to develop into leaders. And some of those things, then they should be able to disseminate down to the villages and to the society. And then also with that, we committed to 10,000 girls to provide sanitary pads to 10,000 girls in the next 3 years. Why? Because girls don't go to school because they have menses. They have to take viracas. They have to take, let me not even go there. It can be very emotional, and we need to do something about it.